Welcome back, folks. B-Shooter94 with another WCW Monday Nitro. We have entered December 2002. Lots of stuff to talk about as we build towards Starrcade. We are two Nitros away as we have this one and then one more for the go-home show before Starrcade 2002. We're in front of 5,784 people today, and we're going to get through our Nitro and see the next step before our go home show for our biggest show of the year. Just want to say thank you to everybody who's kept this save going. Please make sure we are liking and commenting if you have some thoughts on the save. Our first segment of the show is a recap of last week's end of Monday Nitro, which saw Mike Awesome come to the aid of Goldberg as Abyss and Kevin Nash were trying to beat him down. Both storylines have advanced with a 69 rating. We have Goldberg and Mike Awesome coming down to the ring together, and they challenge Kevin Nash and Abyss to a tag team match next week on the go home show of Monday Nitro for Starrcade, as obviously Goldberg will be challenging Abyss for the WCW Championship after winning Mayhem. And it looks like Mike Awesome will be facing Kevin Nash at Starrcade. 73 rating on that. James Mitchell, Kevin Nash, and Abyss come out and accept the challenge for next week. As the match has been officially made next week, it'll be Kevin Nash and Abyss facing off against Goldberg and Mike Awesome as the big main event before Starrcade. Both storylines have advanced, and James Mitchell did good improvising. 74 rating on that promo there. Good stuff here. In our first match on the evening, and about that had great heat and good wrestling. The Steiner brothers defeat the Dudley boys in 13 minutes and 24 seconds when Rick Steiner pins Bubba Ray Dudley with using the ropes for leverage. Rick Steiner was the weak link, Scott Steiner of 76, Rick of 50, Devon of 68, Bubba of 76. Storyline has advanced, and both teams obviously have excellent chemistry, and this match got the crowd hotter with a 68 rating. We are going to get the final match between this feud as the Steiners will challenge the Dudleys at Starrcade for the WCW Tag Team Championships. As this is what we have right here. Post-match, the Steiner brothers say at Starrcade they are going to reclaim the championships that they feel they never lost, even though they did. They're a little delusional. And that they're going to beat the Dudleys just like they did tonight to become tag team champions once again. 69 rating on that promo, and the storyline has advanced. We get a video package for Sting. Sting, right now we're trying to just keep his momentum going. I did have to scramble a little bit because his planned Starrcade match fell from the wayside. So I found a new way to kind of put him on Starrcade. So had to get a little creative there for that. So 68 rating on that video package for Sting. We get a backstage promo from Dustin Rhodes saying that tonight he's going to put to bed all this issue and animosity with Buff Bagwell, as he is going to advance after tonight to Starrcade and win a WCW championship by defeating Rhino for the United States Championship. Both storylines have advanced. 69 rating on the promo from Dustin. In about that had good heat and decent wrestling, Mark Jindrak defeats Elix Skipper in 7:58 by pinfall with a mark of excellence. Mark Jindrak of 58, Elix Skipper of 58, and the announcing choir lifted the match with a 60 rating of the matchup. Mark Jindrak will be facing off against AJ Styles for the television championship one more time at Starrcade to officially end that feud. We want to get him a nice little TV win here. Elix Skipper was going to get cut when his contract was up, but I actually have a game plan for him now, so we're going to go with that going forward. So looking forward to that. Post-match, Mark Jindrak, after beating Elix Skipper, Daniels tries to stop him, and Jindrak ends up powerbombing Daniels onto the floor. This is my effective way of writing Christopher Daniels off TV because I would like to have him go solo. So that is going to be something going forward into 2003 for Mr. Christopher Daniels. 57 rating on that segment. Plus, it makes Mark Jindrak look like a monster with it. So good stuff there. We have the Team Canada hype package of Lance Storm, Angel Williams, Bobby Roode, and Eric Young. And at the end of it, it says they are going to be debuting on the first Nitro of 2003. 55 rating on that segment there. So 3 call-ups coming up with Team Canada. Looking forward to adding them to the fold and making the roster even more have more depth and more kind of just new stuff to do. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Rey Mysterio Jr. defeats Super Crazy in 10 minutes by pinfall with a springboard Hurricane Rana. Rey Mysterio at 92, Super Crazy at 65. The malicious storyline advanced and gained heat, and the match deserved better commentary. I can't fix that. 78 rating on the match. Ultimo Dragon is in Mexico tonight. He's the booker of one of those smaller Mexican companies, and he's not here tonight. So, unfortunately for Mysterio, he is getting a 3-on-1 beatdown from the Militia, Berlin, Super Crazy, and Ray Gonzalez. Now, remember, Guido is hurt, so I cannot have him do anything right now. So, he actually appointed his deputy, Ray Gonzalez, to lead the Militia in his absence. And they beat down Rey Mysterio tonight as he had no backup on a 3-on-1 beatdown. 67 rating on that, and the storyline has advanced. We get a backstage promo from Buff Bagwell with Don Marie talking about how tonight he's going to finally be done with Dustin Rhodes and move on to reclaim his place here in WCW and become a top tier champion when he defeats the War Machine Rhino for that US Championship and finally showcase while Buff has the stuff here in WCW. 52 rating on that. Both storylines have advanced. We get a segment where we do similar to a Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle type like face-to-face promo. Booker T and Chris Kanyon. Verbal jabs are going back and forth as this feud's been going on for a couple months now. Booker T overall does accept the challenge for Starrcade, so we will get Chris Kanyon to Booker T one more time. And they will finally settle the score there. The performance of Booker T looked good in a 73 rating. The brawl is broken up, however, or the brawl happens after Booker T says one final thing. Kanyon attacks him. Security has to come in and break out the brawl and separate the guys. And it looks like this is going to be a great match for Starrcade. Both guys desperately need to do something different going into 2003. And we have plans to organize that and make that better. So, looking forward to that. 69 rating on that. Okay, in a good match, AJ Styles defeats Jamie Noble in 16 minutes by pinfall with a Styles clash. Jamie Noble is 72, AJ is 67. TV title storyline has advanced. I tried this match to be a technical masterclass to see what would happen because they both have high technical. And a 70 rating, I'm very cool with that. I was very happy. Jamie Noble has become a great person for my mid card, and AJ Styles, ever since his return from that long injury, has been awesome. So, looking forward to going into 2003 with a very solid idea of both of these guys here. Post match, AJ Styles officially accepts Mark Jindrak's challenge for Starrcade and says he will see him at Starrcade and he will defend his WCW Television Championship, but he knows that Jindrak is going to be a huge challenge for him, even though he caught him off guard the first time. This time, there is no catching off guard. He knows what he's getting, and AJ Styles is going to have to be on his game. TV title strong has advanced, and we gained heat. We get a promo from Ken Shamrock saying that he let RVD off the hook last week by only slightly injuring him. He will gladly finish that ankle off at Starrcade if RVD dares to show up. And he keeps hammering home that no one has pinned or made him submit, and that he is the most dangerous man in the world, and not a single person in WCW is going to change that. 70 rating on the segment here. The Ken Shamrock storyline has advanced and gained heat, so good stuff here. Again, Another match for Starrcade. RVD and Shamrock will be going towards the end of their feud as well. So 70 rating on that. We get a backstage promo from James Mitchell talking to the returning Vampiro, saying that he better not disappoint him tonight, as Vampiro has been given the task to face Goldberg in the main event tonight. As Mitchell says, you have to make sure that Goldberg doesn't make it to Starrcade. Now, obviously, Mitchell's not stupid. He knows he's sending Vampiro out to be sacrificed here to Goldberg, but he's just trying to make sure that Abyss has the easiest way possible. 69 rating on that promo. In our number one contenders match, in about the great heat and good wrestling, Dustin Rhodes and Buff Bagwell go to a draw in 10 minutes following a double disqualification, as Rhino, who is sitting at ringside, attacks both men and standing tall, holding the WCW United States Championship over his head. So we don't know who the number one contender is now. Dustin Rhodes is 71, Buff Bagwell 59. Both storylines have advanced. Buff and Don are a good pairing. The match got the crowd hotter with a 67 rating. Yeah, this is going to be interesting going into next week, because we only have one more week before the Starrcade pay-per-view, and we don't know who's challenging Rhino for the U.S. Championship after getting involved here and causing this match to not be a clean finish. So we'll have to address that next week. And in our main event of the evening, and about to hit fantastic heat and great wrestling, Goldberg defeats Vampiro in 10-13 by pinfall with a jackhammer. Vampiro is 69, Goldberg an 83. The match rating is an 80. So good stuff here out of both gentlemen. Very happy with this matchup for sure. Good stuff. And we end the show with Bill Goldberg standing tall, as the fans are obviously cheering as Goldberg gets more momentum going into Starrcade. 68 rating on that. And that's the end of the show. Let's see what we get for an overall rating. Hopefully we're still gaining popularity here. Okay, a 77. So we actually had a great show this week. Increased our popularity in 17 regions, so we love that. We have been stagnant a little bit, but I think we're starting to hit that stride a little bit better here. Good stuff out of this show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We got one more show. Go home shows coming next week, guys, of Starrcade. And then we are off to the races. We got 2 weeks, and then 2003 will be upon us. And a lot of stuff is going to be coming. Some new logos. We might be doing a new general manager. We might be doing a new show added to this. So lots of stuff to talk about. Would love to see some comments on what you guys think. If you guys would like to see Thunder come back. If you guys would like to see a brand split. If you guys would like to see a potential new GM or a new personality come to the fold, let me know. Always open for suggestions. So just want to say thank you to everybody for coming by, and we'll see you guys next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you.